Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a wonderful episode of I I don't know what to call this video. I just felt like making one. It's not really a let's play. Not really planning on making it a series or anything like that. It's not really a review, though I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of this game. It's more like a gameplay showcase type of thing. Yeah, gameplay showcase, let's call it that. Game we have here is Massive Chalice. It's made by Double Fine, which is Tim Schafer and his crew. They made Grim Fandango, they made Space Base DS9, DF9, they made Broken Age, most importantly they made Psychonauts, which is probably the reason why I have any loyalty for them whatsoever. Alright, Massive Chalice. It's a XCOM-like game, strategy RPG with a little bit of a twist that I will show off in a sec here. So let's start a new game. We're not going to do the tutorial because I lied to the game I have played before. Don't tell it. Difficulty normal though, because I suck. And thematic bloodline names, because I like being serious about things. So let's just call it a let's play, even though this isn't a let's play. Continue? Alright, random house. What is a random house? Well, other than a publishing company, you can pick the great houses that will supply people to your vanguard to fight off the impending menace. So let's go with, that guy's got a cool flag. So you can see Immernacht, the name of the key. Whoa, that's an awful name. Anyway, keep name, the Edge of Darkness. The two founding members. The motto, I have no idea when the motto even comes into play. And the battle cry gets yelled by the character in text, not in voice or anything like that, whenever they kill a bad guy. So, alright, let's confirm the Immernacht family as part of my vanguard. Other four, we'll leave them random. This is the third time I've attempted to record this video,
it's taking too long.
And I don't really know why I even bothered, because it's absolutely nothing like
I don't know about you,
the Borderlands videos that I've been uploading. And by have been, I mean uploaded like a year ago, which, if you're watching this video and you subscribed because of the Borderlands, I am truly sorry. I really didn't like pre-sequel, and there just wasn't anything there to work with, and I was out of things to do in Borderlands 2, so sorry about that. If Borderlands 3 ever comes out, though, you can bet your bottom dollar that I will do that. Enough with that nonsense. Let's continue with the game. So, alright, we've got 3 classes among 5 characters available to us at the start. This is the Hunter. They use a gigantic crossbow, as you can see, and they shoot things at range and move stealthily. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to scout ahead a little bit with this guy, see what he can see, which is nothing. This is a caberjack. They hit things with a caber, and they wear heavy armor, and they're pretty cool. They're melee beasts. Got another hunter over here, so let's move him up stealthily. Another caberjack. And finally an alchemist, which is sort of like a light armored AoE grenadier type of thing. So let's see if we can stealth move again anywhere good. Yeah, let's move up here. Still can't see anything. What about this guy?
You have the hunter. Attacking at close range is good, but attacking from afar, where one can think and plan, is better. Ah, there we are.
First catch of the day.
We can't tell you much about the cadence because not much is known. It's old.
Oh, let's move this guy here.
Ago. It cares only for destroying
Let's
our nation.
move this guy up here.
That's where pawns like you see here come in. Think of them as
And
attack
the
dogs
alchemist,
that Cadence
let's
creates
move
to spread
up
corruption
here.
in the world.
hopefully we will show off some combat here in a second.
That could have been worse. At least they belong to heroic bloodlines.
Oh, yes, I forgot to mention, normal humans cannot survive even a single touch from the king.
So let's
Because
back
the
off this
bloodlines
guy.
of your heroes are attuned to us and have our power flowing.
And we have a decent chance of hitting him. Blow him up. That's cool.
How about that, eh?
One down, untold millions to go.
See, 14 damage. They're kind of awesome, those Caper Jacks. So let's move another guy up here. Maybe we will see something, maybe we will not. Let's take my stealthy dude. See if the stealthy guy can see it. He can.
Seeds. Arguably the lowliest of pawns are more nuisance than menace.
But if you're going to remember one thing, don't let those runts form a posse.
Here we go. Here's
Keep them apart.
the grenade.
Otherwise it'll be like when Caber Jacks get together at a different
Does loads of damage. Does an AoE. Does a knockback. Pretty solid on a very squishy character. So you gotta be careful with those. Alright, what do we got here? You are a Caber Jack. You... No place I can move that would actually end up being able to see that guy.
This is a caberjack. They hit things with a caber. Sometimes they hit hard and put things down. Other times they hit not so hard and just knock things out.
That's all you're going to say.
Simplest way of life there is.
Caber Jacks.
I like her explanation
Found
better
purveyors
than
of
mine.
violence.
You know what, let's move over here. Another enemy spotted. Excellent. Wonderful.
Cadence
And
cowards.
let's
They'd
do
rather
this. Let's
stay
see if this
back and
works.
snipe at you than fight
Toss
them.
that.
Beware.
Blow up the dude.
Your
Okay.
heroes are hit. They may forget some of their combat.
I was gonna try to do some crazy
Mine
knockback
just
shit.
as
That was
vulnerable
way
as the
too... way too advanced. Rookie move. Hate to see it. We'll stealth move over here. And finally, we will move up this Caberjack. And move up this Hunter. So, as you can see, this is just the first level. There's already a variety of enemies. There is not so much, however, a variety of maps. The objectives on every map, as far as I can tell, are the exact same. Kill all the enemy creatures. And yeah, that's boring in some ways, but it sort of works for the game, and I'll explain what I mean once we're done on this mission. Hey, look at that, we're done with this mission.
Watching this was just like seeing the battle at
Alright,
Screed's Cave
so-
again. We didn't tell you about that one, did we?
Everyone got one kill, not bad, not bad. Everyone's leveling up, cool. Okay. One thing I should mention, there is a difference on maps in terms of like environmental things. So there are like exploding bushes on some of the maps. There are like little environmental things like that, but the objectives are always the same. So I went to my home base here, and this is where you can do research. You can upgrade your armor, your weapons, you can make items to bring into battle. You can find heroes quicker, and I will... quicker than what, you might ask? I will show you in a second. So first we're going to build a keep. And I'm going to build keeps. And build a keep here. This kill experience is cool. Okay. We already have a keep built. It was like that at the start of the game, apparently. And this is where the Fire Emblem sort of comes into this game. This is the sort of unique twist. You are in control of your bloodlines. Now, we'll just play around with this. Jared Mills, I'm going to make him the regent of this keep. And you can see he's a hunter. And I can choose his partner from any class, and then based on their age and some of their stats, like they can affect their chances for having a kid, but their class is the interesting thing, because if I say made a hunter, what am I, like some kind of weird zookeeper breeder guy? Anyway, a hunter picks a partner with an alchemist. That was horrible English. It'll make a trick shot, which is like a combination of the two classes. So a hunter shoots bows, alchemist throws grenades. Well, this trick shot puts a grenade on an arrow and then shoots it across the map. Pretty cool stuff. You can combine classes that way, and that's like sort of the core, you know, building up your skills type of thing. So what are we gonna do? Let's, you know what, let's pick that person because I like trick shot class. Okay, so Regent is decided they can never go out in combat again. So it turns into having to balance age versus combat experience, because as parents they actually get a benefit for the amount of experience they have. So you want combat experience on your guys, but you don't want them too old so they can't have kids anymore.
Babies have been born before today.
And so they have kids, and at the age of 15, so in 15 years from now, they'll be able, those kids will be able to join my ranks.
Yes.
Now, you see it says year 2. Each game lasts until the year 300.
It always feels weird accomplishing something without having beaten it into submission.
Goes until the year 300. And after 300, you win the game if you survive that long. Okay, so what? Lost my train of thought. So the reason why I was saying it sort of is okay in this scenario that the maps aren't super varied. Well, you're not really playing the combat maps. You're sort of playing the global map and occasionally going on to the combat maps. So they're not the focus of the game. So the fact that they aren't super varied and there's only one objective isn't the world's worst thing, because I view most of the gameplay to be this sort of management. But maybe that's just me. So, alright, let's I need more Caberjack type characters. I don't want to give up my guys in the Vanguard. Not yet. So we're going to go with this Caberjack down here. Point them. And I've never actually played with a Shadowjack, so I don't know what that'll be like. Seems sort of counterproductive to me. But let's see what happens. So there we go. And we're going to upgrade our hunter weapons. And let's go. Let's see what happens. They are pumping out a lot of kids. Hot damn.
Choices on the battlefield. Now, we'll be making choices on the battlefield.
Alright, so this is a random event. These will pop up every so often. And basically you get to decide what happens in a given situation. So in this one, the wait time between attacks is considerable, and your heroes can only stomach training for so long. Eve Burden has grown especially restless and wants to give the rest of the heroes another outlet for their time besides mastering killing. Eve has 4 options for me to consider.
But the opposite is true too.
We will trust your decisions.
And some of these will have no effect, some of these will have a positive effect, some of these will have a negative effect. My gut instinct is to build a tavern, because clearly they don't have these outlets already, that means that there is no tavern in my capital city. There's got to be a place for beer. So apparently she's gonna drink the shit out of that tavern. Okay. That could have been a horrible mistake. Who knows? We'll find out. Alright.
Some action.
So here's
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes
the
time for the
how
cadence to
combat's
create its
presented
pawns. So they're
outside
only
of
able to
the
attack
initial
every few years.
cinematic.
Fortunately, you cannot fight back
You have
multiple
two
incursions
options
at the
each
same
time there's
Our
a
primary
attack
focus
event,
is charging up
and
to destroy
you can
our
only
enemy,
pick one
and we can only allot
if
enough
you
of our energy to
ignore
send out
a
one
region
group
3
of heroes
times,
at
or
a
if you go
time.
into a region and
Hands don't
lose,
last long outside of the cadence either.
you lose that
So even
region
if you win one
permanently
battle,
for
it'll
the
be
rest of
too
the
late
game.
to fight the other.
So
Choose
there's strategy
Blow the
there.
horns!
Also, each one gives you a reward, so I can get a caberjack for going here, or I can get an alchemist for going here. I'm gonna pick caberjack because I need more desperately. So here we go. Here's my vanguard, 2
Do you
hunters,
feel
an
it?
alchemist, 2
That little
caberjacks.
tingling in the air before a fight? I know they do.
Here is
Is
where
there
you
a
can
better
make
option?
last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy
don't
your
know.
heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll
High
jump
level
in.
hunter.
We'll handle the rest.
Make sure they close their mouths when they jump.
Yeah, let's replace this guy with a hunter. We'll just have one caberjack. Because there is a specific mob that I happened to notice was on this map, and melee is really bad to have against it. We'll show that off in a second. So, alright, this is one of those maps that I was talking about that has like an environmental effect. You can blow up these burst bush and they will AoE everything, including enemies, including allies, doesn't matter. So, alright, let's start off with moving a hunter up and dealing with this guy hopefully as fast as possible, because those guys are pretty awful. They explode when they die, and they leave poison behind, or corrosion, whatever. So we want to take care of those really quick, and we also don't want to be anywhere near burst bushes, because that'll get us killed as well. I lost a character and its permadeath in the last recording that I did of this. Some creatures can reduce your experience, and they will, and your characters will lose levels from that. It kind of sucks real bad. And let's just have my hunters deal with these guys. Let's level up, so you can see the level up trees and all the abilities. Leveling up is sort of weird in this game, in the sense that you're recycling characters so often, you're getting rid of your old ones and bringing in new ones, that I can't see how you would have a character make it to level 8 or whatever. It's sort of bizarre to me, so maybe that's just because I've only put in so much time in the game. I don't know. Let's move this guy up unwisely.
I admire the ruptures.
What?
They rush into battle, no concern for their own
There are
safety,
a lot of
knowing
people.
that as soon as they
That's a
come
lot
upon
of
their
people.
prey, they'll explode into a corrosive mess.
We'll move up my
of pain and
alchemist.
suffering.
We'll
Even
AoE
in
them
death,
down.
They still hurt their enemies. It's beautiful.
Disconcerting.
Let's move up. Here. You. Yes, excellent. Excellent. Oh, balls. So, alright. This could be interesting. And I'm just hemorrhaging levels off of this guy. Alright.
Ah, you found one of our alchemists.
Sure have.
Brilliant mind in a delicate
Let's
body.
see what happens.
Not worth much in a close quarters battle, but they make up for it with their nasty exploding flasks.
Watch out for friendly fire.
The explosions are big, so aim well
I can
or
do
keep
that.
your heroes back. Trust
And then-
us, you don't want to be on the receiving end of one of their
I can
concoctions.
do this. Do that real quick. Awesome. Wonderful. And that guy can't get through those bushes, so that's no problem. We'll deal with this guy next. We don't want him anywhere near our melee guys. Right there. Oops. Oh man. I would be just so ecstatic. You could not miss this shot. Thanks. I appreciate it. Which means I don't feel all that bad about doing this.
Oh, did you see the way
And
that
my
one went
alchemist
down?
is going to get blown up on next turn. But I think they'll survive. 2 ruptures up there is kind of worrying, though. Alright. So, we'll just volley fire. Yeah, I gathered that was a miss. Thanks, game, though. Alright. Another rupture down. And that guy down. And, oh, let's move over here. So we can see what's going on. So this is sort of an interesting situation we're in. And just for kicks and giggles, let's see what happens. I don't know if that'll be in range. Yeah, it wasn't in range. Oh well. Oh, let's fire that guy. Let's move up here and do this. He'll explode onto this guy. Doesn't do all that much damage, but whatever. And my caberjack up, kill this guy. Yeah. And that. Oh, nope, my alchemist still has to do something. So, alright, we'll move the alchemist over here next to the burst bush, which is a really dumb idea. Don't do that ever. This and this. Excellent. And a little bit closer.
Good riddance, you deplorable beast of pestilence.
Yeah, what he said. Get him again. And that means that there's another creature somewhere on this map. And I don't know where. Time to go exploring. Ah, okay. And sacrifice more levels to him. To the lapses. Blah, blah. I'm not really sure how it decides how visible, what your chances to hit a mob is. Because it seems like I had a much better shot on those ruptures, but still only had a 72% chance. And here I've got, you know, a 80% chance or whatever. Oh, let's do this. Cool.
Oh, I wish
So
I
there
could
you
be
go.
down there right now.
Why? The fun part's over.
And loading, loading, loading. Alright, so you can see, like, there's a little bit of corruption taking over that map, but there was nothing here. So, alright, that's Massive Chalice. If you guys like this video format, want to see some more, let me know. I've got a huge Steam backlog of a whole bunch of really weird games, sort of like this, all genres. Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, shoot it a like. Sorry it's been so long since I've uploaded. There just hasn't been anything Borderlands related to do, and I was sort of not inspired to do anything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you liked it, like Massive Chalice, check it out on Steam. It's there. I don't believe it's early access or anything like that. It's actually officially released, and you know, it's a good game that, you know, I just sunk an hour and a half into, and you know, I enjoyed it. I played this first 2 levels over and over again. It's a good time, and definitely if you liked XCOM, I think you'll really like this game. So thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you liked the video. Hope you like Massive Chalice if you buy it, and I will see you next time.